I got me a rain barrel kit today. Consists of a few parts. Here's a view of everything that's in the package. We'll see how easy it is to install. Got my barrel. I got the barrel turned on its side. Took me 45 minutes to get all my tools together and to read the instructions, which were really simple and easy to follow. I'm ready to drill my first hole. It says to put it 2.5 inches from the bottom, but I'm going to take and put it 2 inches from the bottom, center. That's where I'm going to start drilling. The hole's drilled. I drilled it 2 inches instead of 2.5 because I wanted the drain hole closer to the bottom. Make sure that you get this out of there because you don't want it blocking your water. Okay, with drilling this second hole, you really don't need to listen to the instructions and put it at 12 inches. And it depends on what kind of pedestal you're putting it on because you've got to give this a lot of thought. If you're going to put it on a stand, right now I'm going to leave mine flat on the ground like it is. I have this little indentation here to worry about, so I got to put it just below it or just above it. And what I'm going to do is measure mine by the length of this 1 gallon milk jug because that's what I'm going to be filling up, and I don't want to have to fight trying to get water into that milk jug. So I'm going to put it probably up here above this indentation so that I can fill these jugs up. Okay, we got the hole drilled. We got both of our holes. Now we're going to put the grommets in, and the instructions give you a tip on squeezing the grommet together like so and then pushing it inside the hole. That worked pretty well. Now we're going to put the other one in. Okay, next step, put our spigot on. We'll just start it in here and tighten it down. Hold your finger on this little tab here sticking out as you're putting it in. Now we'll put the drain for water hose connections on the bottom. Okay, you got the bottom one started in. It went in that far, and I realized I had to get another tool. I had to go down and get a pair of pliers because that was really too tight for me to turn by hand. So I'm going to gently turn it in with the pliers until I get it snugged down. Got it all the way in, as you can see. Now I'll put the cap on it. Take 20 to 30 minutes to do it right. Okay, I decided where I was going to put my barrel. I'm putting it right here. I'm not putting a platform underneath it. So it's pretty level. I know I'm going to fill a hole in it right here. And my downspout will be right there. Okay, put this seal in. I'm going to use the middle bit. I'll put the hole right there. Down just below this little crease because I don't want any interference. Okay, got my grommet in. Got my hose in. Now I'm going to put my hole right there. Now I'm going to put this in, the part that goes onto the gutter. I'm going to use the larger hole bit that came with the kit. Just be aware when you start drilling holes with this hole saw kit, my bit was actually bent and it wobbled. So before you start drilling into the aluminum, make sure that this bit is not wobbling. Make sure it is straight. Mine's garbage. It's a good thing that I had my own. I got my own right here that I bought years ago. I don't know if you can tell or not, but that bit is bent and it wobbles, and it will mess you up and make you misdrill your downspout. Okay, there's my hole. I went ahead and took a round file and some emery cloth and smoothed down the edges because if I'm pulling this in and out of here during the winter time, I don't want it to be all cut up on me and have to replace it. Okay, it's all hooked up. Yeah, this is just a cover for the downspout for winterizing your rain barrel.